We love our bubbles, and there's a world of bubbles to choose from. So you might ask us, what sparkling wine should I drink? We often talk about Italian sparkling wines, which can offer quality and value. And today, if you ask what sparkling wine to drink, we will tell you Berlucchi. Not only were they the first to bottle a Franciacorta in 1961, but they are the Gambero Rosso Vini d'Italia 2022 Winery of the Year. So join us as we talk about this important and innovative producer and share 3 Franciacorta sparkling wines. Give our video a like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more. Franciacorta is located in the heart of Lombardy, only 1 hour from Milan. Guido Berlucchi was a successful landowner in the region producing still wines. In 1955, he reached out to enologist Franco Ziliani for help in improving his wines. And then Ziliani, who was just 30 at the time, presented him with a question. What if we were to make a sparkling wine like the French?
So they started experimenting, and after a few failures, they succeeded. In 1961, Berlucchi and Ziliani bottled their first classic method sparkling wine, the 1961 Pinot de Franciacorta.
In 1967, Franciacorta became a recognized designation of origin for Italian wine, with Berlucchi leading the way. Today, the name Berlucchi is now synonymous with Franciacorta, and Franco Ziliani is referred to as the father of Franciacorta.
It's Ziliani's 3 children, Cristina, Arturo, and Paolo, who are taking Berlucchi into the 21st century. They created the Berlucchi 61 to honor their father and the history of Berlucchi. The family just celebrated 60 years since the first bottling of Franciacorta. So
let's raise our glass with the first Berlucchi 61 Franciacorta DOCG Brut. This is about a $30 to $35 sparkling wine. It is 90% Chardonnay and 10% Pinot Nero or Pinot Noir. It's fermented in stainless steel tanks, secondary fermentation in bottle, classic method, but it spends 24 months and then another 2 months after disgorgement. So you get this beautiful straw yellow color with some greenish highlights, really fresh on the palate, on the nose.
Well, apple, pear, peach, lychee nuts, and just that citrus everywhere.
Yeah,
wow.
It's crisp, it's rich, elegant. It's got a pretty lengthy finish. I mean, I took a sip, it's still there.
Definitely, definitely. And I love the way Berlucchi makes the wines in the same way as champagne. Beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. I get kind of this lovely freshness, this zesty acidity, but it's got a nice kind of velvety texture, not quite creamy, but it's very smooth.
Definitely.
And, you know, the citrus that you said at the front, I get on the finish.
Yeah. Plus those bubbles, they're so good.
So elegant. And
yes, elegant is right. I mean, I would enjoy this as an aperitif. You know, guests come in the door for dinner, give them a glass of this. Beautiful, just delightful.
Perfect to start out a meal or start out an evening, and $30, $35, absolutely affordable for sparkling wine.
Yes.
So next we are going to do the Berlucchi 61 Franciacorta DOCG Rosé.
Yes.
It's a $35 bottle of wine, another affordable price for a beautiful sparkling wine. This one is 60% Pinot Noir and 40% Chardonnay. The Pinot Noir spends a few hours on the skins macerating to get this beautiful color. And then the blend is made in the spring. The secondary fermentation happens in the bottle, again, 24 months, and then another 2 months after disgorgement. So, you know, it's just this really pretty pink color. I mean, I get all the red fruit aromas that you get from Pinot Noir, the raspberry, the cherry, the strawberry, get those citrus notes, the floral, really beautiful. Also kind of like a little bit of that yeastiness that you get in champagne.
Yeah, that's what I just love about this wine, that those bready notes, the yeast, and the bubbles still. I mean, dancing bubbles throughout.
There's a little bit of sweetness on the finish. It's not overpowering on the palate. It really adds to the body of the wine. It still has this beautiful acidity that, kind of cuts through all that, but just gorgeous.
Yes. I mean, it's just perfect. Maybe any time of the year, drink it throughout the meal. But I would maybe say shellfish or mature cheeses would be beautiful with this. Even charcuterie.
You can always rely on you, Cindy, to tell us what to pair it with.
You know what? I'm here for you, Allie. I am here for you.
So our third wine under this Berlucchi 61 is the Berlucchi 61 Franciacorta DOCG Natur 2014. This is a $75 to $79 bottle of wine. It is 70% Chardonnay, 30% Pinot Nero. Fermentation is in steel tanks, and then the best lots, the best selections are in oak barrique for about 6 months. It's bottle fermented and matured for 5 years minimum, followed by 6 months after disgorgement. So this gets a little more aging treatment. That's where you see the prices going in there. This also is no dosage, meaning nothing added. So it is bone dry, no sugar at all. And boy, you get that on the nose. It's
boy, oh boy. Now, I'm picking up some balsamic notes on the nose and on the palate. It's just a lovely wine.
Yeah, it's rich. It's elegant.
Again, those almonds, citrus, minerality.
Tons of minerality.
We are using the word elegant for each of these wines. I love that.
I think there's a common theme going on here.
But
this minerality, it's got a savoriness to it. I think that's something I see a lot of times in these bone dry wines. The minerality pops out a lot more because that shines more than the kind of rich fruit notes. So it's more citrusy, more herbal, more savory, but in all the right ways. And, it has a little bit of that almond note that I find in a lot of Italian wines.
And that incredible acidity, which means it goes with so many foods. So Allie, what would you pair this with though?
Oh, that's
what would you eat with?
I mean, this is an exquisite wine that probably needs something to pair with it. I think I would do some oysters and I'd leave it at that, and I would just enjoy the beautiful brininess of the oysters with the kind of savory crispness of this wine, because there's also a richness to it, even though it has that. And I would just want to enjoy the wine for what it is. But I mean, I might be able to pair it with like a seafood pasta, going a little bit, trying to think a little more common. I don't know.
I think I would just stop there with the oysters. That's perfect.
Okay.
No more. Well, I just love the word elegant, of course, comes up frequently in our conversation. And it's worth noting that the Berlucchi vineyards have been certified organic since 2016 too. So that's a nice fact to know. Yeah.
So, I mean, while Berlucchi is almost synonymous with Franciacorta, Franciacorta should be synonymous in your mind when you think sparkling wines. See, it's a nice train of connections. So next time you're wondering, what sparkling wine should I drink? Pick up a bottle of Berlucchi Franciacorta. It's affordable, it's delicious, and of course it's elegant.
Exactly.
So give our video a like. Let us know if you've had a Berlucchi Franciacorta. There are a lot of other wines in their portfolio. These particular ones are part of the Berlucchi 61 that really celebrate their 60 years of being iconic producers in the Franciacorta region. So let us know if you've had a Berlucchi Franciacorta and subscribe to our channel for more.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.